Do, 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 do. I need a hero.
Welcome!
I need to get into like a fight right now. I need a hero.
Wow.
Excuse me. Close to that one. Not quite. Where's the dungeon ones? There it is. I think it is.
Do, 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 do.
This is my fight song. I'm out of buttons. high tempo musical. I'm trying to be stronger and faster and larger than life. Okay, I hear something. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Go. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna let you down. Goodbye. I don't know what the fuck that does. Outside, inside out, living the vida loca. What's this? These crystals. What? Stop it. Contain ominous energy in front of the chaos gate. How many times can I do this? Next. Yeah. Oh, no more loot. How'd I get 24 of these things? I didn't even know what they were. Okay. All right. Oh.
We will protect this place.
Okay. 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 Whoa, Black Betty. Bam, ba-lam. Bam, ba-lam. Whoa. Whoa. Alright. That's all I'm gonna be able to get for now. And 370.
That is absolutely exquisite.
Vernice merchants know how to turn a profit. Okay, good lord. Oh, this is a story all about how
Item levels 370 now. Born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days. Trouble in my neighborhood. My mom got scared. She said, "What can we get Auntie and Uncle in Bel Air?" I would walk 500 more. When I go out.
I swear this will improve your life.
Wait, what? So, I think I see. Oh, motherfucker. Bitch. Shit, I didn't mean that. I have so many of these. What do I do with them all? I don't need all these fucking things. What's sight focus and propulsion? I don't know what any of those are. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my god. Can't touch this. What does this say? We'll go here. Okay. This one's at 7. Quick pace. And corkscrew. Huh. Okay. Death sentence. Moonlight Sonic. This sustained shade. Oh. I've already been using these. Quick vital moon. Soul absorber. Ba 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 uma mau mau 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 ba ba uma mau mau. Swift fist have. Swift fist have. Papa. 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 Mama. 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 About the bird. Everybody knows about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird, bird, bird. Gummy, 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 gummy. Oh my god, this is an MP's thing. What is this called? Oh my god, this is Sea Shanty 2 from OS1. That's what they dance to on an MP stream. Oh god. The more you know, I guess. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. Wasn't done reading. I guess I can.
The 45% or lower, which is then in your disadvantage and you're more likely to fail it, you want to use it on the red perk and hope that it does actually fail. By doing this, you put the odds of failing in the bad perk, which will then boost the percentage back up so that you can use it in the positive perk. All of the engravings that can roll on these stones will be different each time you obtain a different ability stone, so there is an element of RNG in finding the right stone and you've been collecting. Then we're going to show you exactly what they are, how you use them, and why they're a very important part of your build going forwards into the end game. So make sure to click like down below and subscribe, because we have lots more content on the channel explaining other things about the end game that makes your life so much easier if you're playing. So we'll start it off by talking about what are these
does it take so
ability
much to make a
stones.
potion?
They're essentially an item that is somewhat like an accessory that grants you a huge amount of vitality as well as a lot of engraving points that go towards the different engraving perks that can power your character up dramatically. They'll come in 4 different rarities as you progress through the end game, and each rarity will offer you extra attempts at unlocking the engraving points to activate those perks. At a very top level, these engraving perks offer a wide range of different bonuses that you need to achieve a certain amount of engraving points to activate level 1, 2 or 3 of the perk. So the ability stones are a very good source of getting these points in the actual engraving perk that you want. Each ability stone will have 2 engraving perks on them, as well as a red third perk that's actually a negative engraving. So overall they are stones that will offer a chunk of vitality more as you get higher into the rarities, as well as 2 positive and 1 negative engraving. And for all of these reasons, they're a very core part of your build going forwards, as they make you more survivable and also, depending on your engraving choices, have much more damage or tankiness or support capabilities. These can be obtained from a variety of sources, from buying them off other players in the auction house to a lot of the end game content activities like abyssal dungeons, chaos dungeons, guardian raids, exchanging them for powders of mystery, and even your daily and weekly tasks. So now let's talk about where you can get these ability stones cut to activate them, as well as how this process works and what you want to be doing to maximize the odds of getting the perks that you want versus not getting the negative perk, the red engraving at the bottom. The NPC that you want to look out for in order to cut these stones will be at the blue diamond icon on the minimap, found in a large majority of the cities, and in Vern Castle.
Hello,
you can find him
adventurer.
here. So once you've made it to the NPC and you've selected the ability stone that you want to cut, first you have to make a decision. Do you want to actually cut it or do you want to sell it? Because you can sell them before cutting, but not after. If you decide to go ahead and use them for your character, then once you click on them, you'll be granted with a screen like this, where you can see the 2 engraving perks that are blue at the top, these are the good ones, and the red bad one at the bottom. You'll also have a success rate on the screen that you can see that will go up and down depending on if you succeed or fail an attempt at the different points shown by these notches underneath the engravings. You'll also see at the bottom that if you successfully facet a number of these different engraving points, then you'll actually get bonus vitality for the number of times that you are successful or lucky, as it is RNG based.
Sucks too.
So if you end up being very lucky, not only will you get all of the engraving points that you want, but you'll also get extra vitality, which means you'll be even tankier. So now we need to talk about the success rate numbers, because you will be greeted by a 75% success rate at the beginning, and this will either go up or down by 10% if you succeed or fail an attempt. If you succeed, it will go down. If you fail, it will go up. However, it will not go below 25% or above 75%. So you'll always have a minimum of 25% chance and a maximum of 75% chance. Remember that each chance will also need silver, so it will cost a little bit of money in order to do this process. So in order to ensure that you will get the perks that you want, which are the blue ones, and not get the red perk with the negative stats, you essentially want to make sure that you are using the percentages to your advantage. Because the success rate moves in intervals of 10, it will always be either 75, 65, 55, 45, 35, or 25. Essentially anything that's 55% or higher is in your favor, so you want to use that on your desired engravings. Whereas when it falls to 45% or lower, which is then in your disadvantage and you're more likely to fail it, you want to use it on the red perk and hope that it does actually fail. By doing this, you put the odds of failing in the bad perk, which will then boost the percentage back up so that you can use it in the positive perk. All of the engravings that can roll on these stones will be different each time you obtain a different ability stone, so there is an element of RNG in finding the right stone and then getting lucky with cutting it. You can also dismantle them to get powders of mystery that you can then trade to get unidentified stones to try your luck again. And that's it, that is ability stones explained. Now you guys know what they are and how you can best use it to your advantage. And if you are wondering about other systems in Lost Ark, we've got plenty of content on the channel on screen now that you can click to further your knowledge and give you an edge in game.
Okay. And what the fuck are combat engravings?
Ladies
Wait,
and
why is this 19
gentlemen,
minutes?
What's up guys, it's your boy Damone and welcome back to another Lost Ark video. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about the monkey in the room, and that, my friends, is engraving. I know I've been getting requests to talk about this because I want to help you guys get this system, because at surface it seems really complicated. And with this game, right when you think you got one system, they introduce an entirely different system that always throws you for a loop. So we're going to talk about stone cutting, we're going to talk about engraving, we're going to talk about how to select the right engravements based on your particular playstyle, because there are a lot of options. This is not, however, you should use this one video, because I respect you guys enough to know that you guys can make your own decisions, and that's all the fun. So I want you guys to experiment with stuff and, you know, try things out and see what works best for you. So let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to talk to the ability stone cutter. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what the ability stone cutter is, he cuts these little raw rocks. With these rocks, these are going to give you engravings. Now, before we cut a rock to show you guys how to do that, what you're going to do is you're going to hold Alt-I. And what Alt-I is going to do is it's going to show you all of the engravings. Now, there are two types of engravings. You have combat bonus engravings, okay? And in this category here, you can equip these once you guys get enough books, which we'll get into here in a second. And you can do any combination. They also stack, all right? So you have combat bonuses. I would go through these, just read them, see what they do, see what sounds exciting to you based on the type of class or type of goal that you have for your class. And then you guys are going to also look at the class bonuses, because every class has 2 bonuses based on your preferred style or movement usage. So for example, with my gun lancer, I prefer to use blue techniques, so I'm going to go with combat readiness because it's going to give me the bonus to shields and stuff like that, and that's kind of what I'm looking at. However, if I was going with the red abilities, which is my gun lance abilities, then I would go with Lone Knight. Now, how you guys are going to level up your engravings is going to be through these skill books that you guys have been finding throughout chests, quests, and things of that nature. But you guys are going to utilize these books to gain access. Now, how this works is, let's say you find an engraving that you like. You're going to collect 20 of these green books or use them. You can get them through chests. You don't necessarily have to buy them from the market unless you're impatient. But once you get 20 of these, you can use them. What happens is, after you use 20 of them, it gives you access to the specific engraving that you're looking for. So for instance, if I wanted to use Vital Hit Point, let's say Vital Hit Point, I need 20 green books first. Once I have 20 green books and I use those, what it's going to do is it's going to give me access to it in here. Then once I have access to it, then I can drag it over to my bar. And then at the beginning on the level 1s, you get a bonus to 3 nodes. Now, basically all that means is when you have the nodes highlighted here, once you get to 5, you activate level 1. Once you get to 10, you activate level 2. And then it offers specific bonuses without the penalty. This is why this is so important. You can only equip 2 of these on your character. Yes, you can stack them, so they could be the same one if you want. But you guys need to understand that with these, there's no negative penalty. Once you get into stones, which we'll talk about here in a bit, there is a negative penalty that you'll have to dodge. So keep that in mind when you guys are looking at your gear. That also applies to all other equipment. So take advantage of these 2 slots and make sure that you're collecting your books. Now, between those 2, you can make a combination of all kinds of things. And this is where things get fun. There's not really a specific type of way that you guys can build. Of course, there are tons of videos and guides out there that are telling you should do this, so on and so forth. But like I said before, experimenting with this is what makes it fun. So for example, right now I'm playing with the Vital Hit Point because the specialty of the Gun Lancer is the fact that he's able to decrease the stagger bar of the bosses and stuff like that really fast. So I'm trying to build into a Vital Hit Point to expand how much damage I deal and see how much we can control the enemies, at least the bosses that have a stagger bar. Then I'm looking to pair that with some heavy armor to increase my defense, and or some grudge to increase my raw damage to bosses. Now, if you guys are looking to see what engravings you have based on the combination of that, you guys can go and press P for your character profile. And what will happen is these 2 slots down here on the bottom is where you can equip these, and it'll tell you exactly what you have in your slots here, and you can just click engraving and it'll show you all of the stuff that you have. Now the hard part is, and this is where things get complicated, is when they start introducing jewelry and other equipment with additions to your nodes, with addition to your engravings. So if you notice at the Splendid Monarch necklace, it gives me Spirit Absorption, Broken Bone, and I have a chance to lose defense here. So how do you manage the negative effects? Well, the kicker is you want to pay attention to what your positives are and what your negatives are. So for instance, if I'm going with heavy armor, for example, and you activate level 2, and then it offers specific engraving that you're looking for. So for instance, if I wanted to use Vital Hit Point, let's say Vital Hit Point, I need 20 green books first. Once I have 20 green books and I use those, what it's going to do is it's going to give me access to it in here. Then once I have access to it, then I can drag it over to my bar. And then at the beginning on the level 1s, you get a bonus to 3 nodes. Now, basically all that means is when you have the nodes highlighted here, once you get to 5, you activate level 1. Once you get to 10, you activate level 2. And then it offers specific bonuses without the penalty. This is why this is so important. You can only equip 2 of these on your character. Yes, you can stack them, so they could be the same one if you want. But you guys need to understand that with these, there's no negative penalty. Once you get into stones, which we'll talk about here in a bit, there is a negative penalty that you'll have to dodge. So keep that in mind when you guys are looking at your gear. That also applies to all other equipment, so take advantage of these 2 slots and make sure that you're collecting your books. Now, between those 2, you can make a combination of all kinds of things, and this is where things get fun. There's not really a specific type of way that you guys can build. Of course, there are tons of videos and guides out there that are telling you should do this, so on and so forth. But like I said before, experimenting with this is what makes it fun. So for example, right now I'm playing with the vital hit point because the specialty of the gun lancer is the fact that he's able to decrease the stagger bar of the bosses and stuff like that really fast. So I'm trying to build into a vital hit point to expand how much damage I deal and see how much we can control the enemies, at least the bosses that have a stagger bar. Then I'm looking to pair that with some heavy armor to increase my defense, and or some grudge to increase my raw damage to bosses. Now, if you guys are looking to see what engravings you have based on the combination of that, you guys can go and press P for your character profile, and what will happen is these 2 slots down here on the bottom is where you can equip these, and it'll tell you exactly what you have in your slots here, and you can just click engraving and it'll show you all of the stuff that you have. Now the hard part is, and this is where things get complicated, is when they start introducing jewelry and other equipment with additions to your nodes, with addition to your engravings. So if you notice at the Splendid Monarch necklace, it gives me Spirit Absorption, Broken Bone, and I have a chance to lose defense here. So how do you manage the negative effects? Well, the kicker is you want to pay attention to what your positives are and what your negatives are. So for instance, if I'm going with heavy armor, for example, I know that I'm going to get an extra 20% defense. So if it's coupled with, let's say, defense reduction, and I happen to land that -5%, it's not going to hurt me as much. However, if I'm not paying attention to the negatives, this could create a sticky situation. Because just imagine for a second that I'm not running heavy armor and I'm not getting a defense bonus, but I happen to stack this defense reduction to level 3, not paying attention, then I lose 15% of my defense, which as you guys get to the harder and harder bosses, could make the difference between you surviving and actually getting one-shotted, outside of the one-shot mechanics that they have, of course. But that's the biggest thing there, is you just kind of want to pay attention to the trade-off. Once you kind of understand the basics of that, the idea here is that when you guys are farming for gear or killing tons of bosses, which I know you guys have been doing, you guys are looking for engraving effects that match what you're trying to do. So for instance, on this one, it's not perfect, but I'm looking for vital point hit, right? Because I just need 1 more point to max that. And then I'm maybe also looking for combat readiness, because that's something also that I'm looking for. Then in terms of finding the most ideal reduction, I'm looking for things that aren't going to affect my playstyle that much. So if I lose a little bit of attack speed, or if I lose a little bit of move speed as a gun lancer, I'm not too concerned, especially in a PvE situation, because I move slow as hell anyway, right? And I have abilities and techniques that will allow me to jump and close gaps, so that's kind of what I'm playing around. So you got to kind of think about like what abilities you want, what are the minuses that worst case scenario, if you get them, aren't going to ruin you if you have them, and then put all of that together to kind of make it work. And then once you got the engraving system together, or once you have a basic understanding of that and how it works, then it's just time to play and have fun and test things out, play with different combinations. This is where you're going to really customize your class and make it your own. So my idea for my character is I want a hard-hitting, heavy-spitting, friggin' boss-stunning champion, right? I want my dude to just come in there and knock a boss on their back, and then, you know, kind of support the team to give them the opportunity to deal as much damage as possible. That's the idea that I have. Now, for me, I understand that I'm going to run into bosses that I can't do that to, but I'll deal with that when the time comes. Alright, that's what multiple builds are for. No, I'm just kidding. But that's what we're looking at. Now, the last part of this video, guys, I want to get into is actually cutting your stones. Now, for those of you guys who are wondering, you guys are probably also wondering about this stone thing, Because you guys are getting these stones, you're like, do you cut them? How do you know what's good? But you're basically just applying all the stuff that we just talked about, like the move techniques and stuff like that, and then getting the most beneficial negative, preferably, and then you're going to roll these. Now, if you guys can see this one that I have, it's a pretty good roll. I got 6 for vital point, 4 for emergency rescue, and only a +1 for the attack speed reduction. I'm going to tell you guys how I did that. Now, there's a lot of RNG involved, but it's going to bring you to the stone cutter. Now, we're going to cut this outstanding stone of birth here, just to show you guys an example. This is actually a pretty good one. It has grudge, it has precise dagger with crit and grudge, and then attack power reduction. Now, this is a great example because attack power reduction is something that you probably don't want if you're stacking crit and you're stacking damage against bosses, right? So this is something that we really don't want at all. So in order to make sure that we don't get that, you're going to be looking at the success rate here. So this success rate is going to change every time you press the button. So ideally, when this success rate is the highest, you're going to be rolling on the things that you want. So we're going to roll for a crit here. Okay, so I got a +1. You see how this dropped to 65. So now that it's lower, I'm going to go ahead and try to do this one, right? Okay, so we up 55. So we're going to go here again. 45. We'll go here. Getting unlucky, still 55. So I'm going to continue to roll this. 65 again. We're going to roll this. And now that we're back up to 75, now we're going to try this again, right? Down to 65. We'll try this one. Sheesh. 55. We'll roll that one. 65. We'll try it again. We got unlucky on this one. And then we'll come up here. But you guys get the idea. So you're going to be essentially looking for the one that you want the most, and you're going to be rolling on the highest percentages and then rolling down here on the lowest percentages. So if, unfortunate, as you guys saw, if I happen to hit this one multiple times, the percentage drops a lot, but it tends to be an RNG type deal. And then after you roll this and you get, or try to get at least what you want, then you're just basically crap shooting it, right? But ideally, that's kind of what you're looking at here. So would I have liked to not have ×4 here? Yes. So if you guys want to play with it to where you only roll these on 55s or 45s, that's fine. But it's going to be a little tougher to do because then you're risking failure on the positives. But it's kind of like a little dance, little ebb and flow that you guys are going to roll between back and forth. I made the mistake before of just plus, and I didn't realize that there's actually a method to the madness here. So once you guys are doing all that, then you're going to use that in combination with everything that we talked about. And once you put it all together, then you'll have what you call your own build. So hopefully I was able to explain that in a way that's simple, concise, to the point. If you guys got any questions, comments, concerns, definitely let me know in the comment box below, and I'd be happy to assist. And with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hello and welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to walk you through engravings on Deathblade and like the priority of which engravings, especially early on, are important. And we already talked about the class engravings before in the previous video. Just a quick mention, both Surge and remaining energy builds are viable. Depends what you want to play. I personally play Surge because it, does big crits, and remaining energies are a little more consistent, but both work out. So let's talk about the actual non-class engravings now and how important they are. You've probably heard about people saying, oh my god, you need to get Grudge, and you need to get Cursed Dole and Blunt Weapon and whatever. In the beginning, that is not at all the case, because you can get a lot of benefit from engravings that don't have negative effects initially, because you don't have that many engravings, right? So especially in tier 1 and tier 2, this is important to know. So Grudge, Keen Blunt, Cursed Dole, unless you get these to level 3, they're first of all pretty useless. But on top of that, I think you can get some pretty good ones outside of that. So that's what we'll be talking about now. First of all, I think the most important one that everyone, almost in all classes, should be considering is Adrenaline. How this works is you basically stack up a buff that over time gives you attack power and a crit chance at a certain level. So for example, if I go here you can see that there's a 1 stack of adrenaline stacking up, and it gives me attack power, and once you reach max stack, that gives you a crit buff. So that being said, this is a very nice early on engraving that can give you, well, a lot of benefit without a lot of investment. Even just having this on level 1 is nice because it gives you a good amount of attack power, and on top of that, 5% crit, even on the first level. And obviously on level 3 it gets 15% crit and even more attack power, but you know, very great engraving to just have as a filler if you don't know what else there is. Now after that you also have Supercharged. This is very self-explanatory. If you play a lot of charge abilities, for example, Soul Absorber, this is a charge, or Blitz Rush is also a charge, Sword Art is also a charge. So if you play a lot of charge abilities, Supercharge is very nice to have as well. If you play burst build though, this doesn't obviously buff your burst. So there's some burst build iterations that actually play completely without Supercharge. But even on burst blade, this is useful. So also something you should definitely keep in mind. Supercharge is great on both builds. And if you find one of these and you don't have anything else, put it on. And now last for the, you know, beginning level of engravings, although most of these you will use later on as well, is Master of Ambush. And this is also very self-explanatory. A lot of Blade's attacks are actually back attacks, including your synergy that buffs back attacks. So having Master of Ambush buffing your back attacks even further is also really nice to have. And now a quick summary again of what you should prioritize early on. But first of all, remaining energy and surge, depending on which one you play, your class engraving. Then adrenaline, very great on all levels. Even on level 1, it's a great benefit to your character. And as I said, until tier 3, you won't max out a lot of engraving. So having adrenaline up, giving you that crit boost, giving you that attack power boost is great. Same with Supercharge, although I think Supercharge is a little less important than adrenaline. Although if you do care about a very fluid charge setup, then Supercharge is also a great engraving choice, and a lot of blade builds will play this, or all of these engravings actually, until endgame and beyond endgame, or in endgame, right? And same goes for Master of Ambush. We just talked about that very briefly. Great back attack, very easy to set up, and there's no downside to it. And beyond, or tier 3 and beyond, as you can see below, you can see Grudge, Curse Doll, and Keen Blunt Weapon. All 3 of these are actually engravings that have a very good positive effect and a very bad negative effect. Therefore, not having them maxed out is really bad. And as I said early on, you have so many other great engravings that you can opt into, so I wouldn't really bother with them in the very beginning. And yeah, that's it for today. Very quick engraving overview. Which ones should you prioritize? Which ones you shouldn't? Although I would say this is a very entry-level guide. I will definitely make a more in-depth, you know, surge or remaining energy guide later on as well. So for tier 1, tier 2, and maybe the beginning of tier 3, this is accurate. Afterwards, you probably need a new one. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't checked out my Twitch yet, that would also be great. And if you haven't subbed, that always helps out as well. Have a good one, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.
You've watched every video, read up on a ton of guides, and you're ready to dive into Lost Ark on day 1. But are you truly prepared to take on the world of Arcasia?
No.
Hey there, friends. It's Kodiak here. Welcome to Legacy Gaming. Today, I'm putting my experience with the game to the test and sharing a number of huge mistakes to avoid in Lost Ark.
You're a Lost Ark. Ugh. Loud.
There are a million opinions and guides out there, and while they're chock full of information, sometimes a bit of perspective puts things into focus. That's really the goal of this video, to provide you with facts, but also to give you philosophical insight into how best to approach the game. Not everything I point out is going to be groundbreaking, but it might just resonate with a few of you. So keep an open mind, and remember, at the end of the day, play the game the way you want. That's ultimately going to provide you with the best experience.
Bam.
So this first one might be a bit strange for a lot of you, especially any MMO refugees coming to check out the game. Lost Ark's endgame breaks down into 2 concepts: horizontal progression, that is stuff that's easily accessible by everyone, and vertical content, activities that take investment, skill, and proper advancement. One thing I want you all to keep in mind is the fact that changing your main is a very common phenomenon within this game. In fact, it's so common that most people will tell you it's okay to change your main pretty much all the way up to Tier 3. Now, the NA/EU will launch at Tier 1 with some modifications, but keep in mind this. You're not going to get to experience your full character with a full kit until you reach the endgame content and unlock the additional skill point potions needed to see the class in full. At that point, don't be afraid to say, you know what, this class just isn't for me. The leveling process in Lost Ark is short by design because the developers, Smilegate, realized rightly so that it's impossible to judge a class based on its leveling experience. You may feel like you're throwing progression down the drain, but remember that alts play a crucial role in funneling upgrade materials to your main, so making a swap may mean you have to level up a new character, but it also means you have an alt standing by in the wings ready to support that new main. Long story short, don't be afraid to swap your main. You may have an idea in your head about what class you want to play, but it's okay if that dream and the reality of the class don't line up. Just pull the trigger and try something else. Since we have the chance to do this again, I wanted to add another tip into the mix here. This actually comes from someone in the comments, but I realized I did this too during the beta. When you reach Lake Bar, you're going to start unlocking your life skills, mining and fishing to be exact. You're going to notice there's a vendor that sells you tools. Don't be fooled. You do not need to buy any tools from this life skill vendor at this point. You actually get basic tools and upgraded tools once you complete the associated guide quest, so save yourself the silver and don't fall into this trap. In a similar vein, I want to pivot and talk about questing. You're going to read a lot of guides and see a lot of videos about the best way to level or the fastest route to 50, whatever it may be. When the chips are down, there are really two ways to do this. The first is to only do the main story missions. The developers have tuned this entire questline perfectly so that when you finish the final set of quests in Shoeshire, you're at level 50 in a set of gear ready to take on the first bit of endgame content, Chaos Dungeons. In my opinion, this is a great way to level as you're not bogged down by all those additional side quests that just slow you down. Plus, you get to see more of the world, and you get a starter set of endgame gear. It's a win across the board. That being said, there's nothing wrong with picking up every quest along the way. You're going to hit level 50 well before the end of that main quest line, and that's fine. You're also going to pick up more silver, account XP, and currencies for things like rapport, but this method isn't foolproof. There's a chance you might have a small gear gap that requires you to progress further anyways to get your item level high enough to enter Chaos Dungeons. Also, at some point, you're going to need to go back and finish that main quest line even if you're overpowered to do so. I would also argue this is a slower way to level, especially if you're playing a class that takes a bit longer to kill enemies, like a Gun Lancer. Bottom line, you can choose to level either way you want. It's entirely up to you, but those two options are really the only true paths to the end game. You may see slight variations here and there, but at the end of the day, either one is going to get the job done. Join a guild. Full stop. Being part of a community is at the core of any MMO, and Lost Ark makes it an integral theme within the game. Being in a guild is more than just having a new chat channel to talk in. In Lost Ark, being in a guild means working towards collective goals and rewards. Each guild has access to research that will unlock new aspects of the guild, including a guild shop. Here you can turn in bloodstones for special items like upgrade materials, gear chests, and even percent-based HP potions, things that will help you in other aspects of the game.
All right, shut up. I've had enough. Let me talk to him. Boots with the fur. Oh, what up? When I'm gonna do? I saved that. I don't know. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. 2 stacks alone, 3 stacks alone on this 3 game. What you think I'm playing? The ground man. I'll get a rubber band. God damn it. Them rosé bottles for me. She wouldn't stop. Made it drop. Shorty did that poppin' lock. Boots with the fur. Now. So live at home in a trailer. Did I already listen to all these songs? Oh shit, I should have actually been trying for that one. Motherfucker, really? Damn. Ooh. About to take you home and be a home run. Show me how you do. Okay, that's just unlucky as fuck. Ooh. Ooh. I took you home and me a home run. Show me how you do. Alright, ah. Ooh. Unlucky. I did listen to all of these. Like there were so many I missed though. How long? That's 4 hours of songs. No way I listened to all this shit. Just giving me the same ones I already heard. Tequila. tequila. Whoa! Cut, foot, loose. Whoa! Cut, foot, loose. Come here, Luca. Let's dance. Been working so hard. You good boy. Love you, buddy. You good boy. Want a treat? I'll go get you a treat. Oh, my lord. Come here. Jump, 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 jump. Good boy. Good boy. You dancing? You dancing? Oh, goofy dog. Up, 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 up. Good boy. Fucking crazy dog. That's all I got. Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she is waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about her scar and... Between the drinks and subtle things and the holds of my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes, you feel like falling down. What else I got? What are these?
That is
Wait, what does that do? Gem expert. Who is you? Oh. I guess that I just thought maybe we could find a ways to fall apart. Oh. Wait, what? So I can buy crystals with gold? Or I buy gold with crystals? Purchasing crystals. Spend gold to buy crystals, or gold could be purchased with royal crystals. Jesus. I'm confused as fuck. Buy skins? I just want like a... Nothing's ever gonna break me down. Pants? 133. Puh. Poppycock. God damn. Those are expensive as shit. I need 11. Holy fuck. How many do I need? 3? Ooh. Oh, 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 oh. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. What are you doing? Just hanging out? What if I just hold you here while I play the game? I used to hold you for a long ass time when you were little. Now you weigh like 20 pounds. Alright, I'm putting you down. Fatty. Up. 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 Stay alive. Alright, where did that motherfucker go? No.
Hello, adventurer.
Hello. Alright, I think that's everything. That is a creepy music picture. But I got up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I got knocked down. But I got up again.
Adventurers remind me of my younger.
Wow.
I get knocked down, but I got up again.
Invern, hope springs eternal.
Please tell us if there's a problem.
What is this? Ah! What does this do? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, so I have to do this one first before I can do this one. Okay. What does this one offer me? Oh, gear. Oh, shit. Okay. Ow. You gotta go outside, buddy? Alright, well, I'm gonna take you outside and then I'm gonna do this. But I got up again. Roddy once told me your girl was gonna blow me. Oh, good. Oh. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Aw. Alright, well, where do I find my dailies and shit? Ooh, it is these dailies. Taste test? Ow. I get to pick which ones I want to do. The fuck is that? Want a golden goblin coin? Wait, I have that card that was like 350. I can use this now. Nice. Okay, I got more currency at that. How did I? Oh yeah, bought that shit. Oh, let's go to the stronghold. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. The fuck? What, Fluff?
You're back. I was waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval. You can go check them in the office.
Damn. Alright. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. What? Ooh, it's my recital. I think it's really vital. It's trick to rock around. It's tricky. Tricky, 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 tricky.
Wow, nice place you got here. Our stuff is nice too. Take a look.
What is that? Today's feast menu? It's tricky. I don't know what's going on here. Oh! Oh!
May that light be a beacon of hope to the world.
Oh. Okay, so all I need is this one then. To my ship! Where's my ship? Get me out of here. Bum 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 ba-dum 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 bum bum bum. My love. Alright, I gotta listen to, like, something halfway decent here. Duck, duck, goose, homie, I am the goose. Alright.
All hail the hero!
Shut up. Oh. I didn't do that. I was raised by the wolves, ate till they full. Gotta play it right, and I love team blood. I do anything but. Ooh, I don't want Timberwolves. Oh yeah, I do want this shit. Hey, take the food. Pew! Oh. Ghost ship. Rumor has it the frightful ghost ships appear in stormy seas. Oh god. I was raised by. I was raised by. Oh! Get me out of here. Go, 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 go. Hit me again. Get me out of these ghosty waters. This has been already written. I'm thirsty. Up in cellophane. Got bodies. Used to be a man of the people. Hit the clubs and mingle. Used to dream one day I'd be fucking pink like a flamingo. What the fuck? bitch. Here, Mike, there, Mike, everywhere, Mike, share a lot. Aha! I got it. Get me out of here. That similarity striking. You fucking... I swear to God. He hitting it raw. Ah. Charlotte, man, I got. Nice. Let's get this on the tray. Oh. No. The element not saying. If you want it, you can get it. Hit the blunt and get it. Bob your head and just nod in agreement. Say time's undefeated. I'm the first one who can beat it. That's 2 G's. Ooh wee. Swish. Worst rappers of all time. Not mine. King of swear words and not lying. No, I'm gonna fucking casket from you coughing. Stay ahead of snakes. He's rapping about that cheese like mouse traps. berry. You goddamn knees on my carotid artery. Yes, who won over them? The trilogy continues. See what's on the menu. Rap God, Rager. Oops. Wait a minute. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, about that. So I wrote some good balls. I told these hoes to screw off. Decided opposing you is what I'm supposed to do. Walls I did was say what I'm feeling when the vocal was called, and had you on pins and needles when you spoke to you all. You felt my pain. Like the ghost of the walls, commissary for Armageddon. I'm gonna go for mine. Supercharged shadow. Drag the base pump. Let's take one. Dark axle. Swift tenacity high. Moonlight Sonic. This is easily the best fucking Deathblade move in the game. This quick shade. You think I did when I did it? Hey. So don't waste mine. Oh shit, wait a minute. my enemy. Where's my old one? No. Dumb. Alright, well, I'll just try this one for a little bit. Alright, you gotta get off my chair, Fluff. Fine, I'll share. What are you doing? What are you doing?
You don't want to get too close.
Oh, wow.
They are the keepers of the planet, empowered by the first guardian, Vergris. They will terminate anyone or anything that tries to harm the planet. Even if their adversary is a demon or a god. What worries me is that someday they'll take a look at us and add us to their list of world threats.
Damn, that
That's
one's
why
massive.
I've dedicated my life to observing and studying the Guardians.
Oh, fuck them up. What are you doing, butt fluff? I'm gonna need therapy. Wish I could love. True. I know that you're just one more thing. She loves me not. Patience, I'm running out. Made me a stumping ground. Gave me the runaround. Crazy and dumb I sound. You got me falling, thinking of you. EPMD, we back in business, living in crazy conditions. We in the trenches. Fly one in your dome.
Please tell us if there's a problem. A lot of bucks flying when I'm making it rain, dear.
Really though? How so? Yeah, oh, this bread. I'm still sourdough. I don't know. Square peg. Round hole. Like, jeez, paper towel roll. Like a bow no. I've been no. Towel thrower. Suffice to say, with every sacrifice I made, baby. Baby. Hey. Hey. Alright. I need to kill this thing. If I can. Right now. They had didn't last, damn baby. Uh-oh. baby. Baby. Just relax. We do not listen to rats. Oh, there he is. Bam. Ow. I dab at the breath. Run! Run! Where is this white tiger at? Woo, woo. Fuck, wrong button. Yeah. Oh, damn. even beating this guy. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Thank you. Fuck. What? That was so far away. Yikes. There's no way I'm beating this guy in 3 minutes. Right. God damn it. Oh yeah, hold on. Oh. That's so fun. I beat that motherfucker with like 20 seconds left. Holy shit. Wow. Poker and Gale. 33 seconds left. Jesus. Bitch, you have never said a clever line ever. You murdering in the booth is the furthest thing from the truth. Damn. Master of Escape. Oh. Belittled by midgets. It's so big I can't fit the entire thing in the tire swing. Okay, come more. Huh.
We will protect this place.
Yeah, we will protect this place. Oh shit. Zen the fuck out. Big dog plays. Playoff erupt. Alright. Zen the fuck out. Big dog plays. Energy is too whack. I go all the way back there. Jesus, that's not cool. Fuck it, it gotta be God. Zen the fuck out. Big dog plays. You either in or you out. Take him to church. Talk of the tabernacle. It's the return of the body snatcher. Walk on the spotlight when a woman smack you. Ooh. I aim at your Adam's apple. Oh, the sons of my neck. They must have looked at Medusa, Procol, Studio, of course.